Hello and welcome back to the Autism Acceptance Channel. As you know, this channel is completely dedicated to all things autism awareness, acceptance, and empowerment. Our top stories today are on a piece of legislation that aims to make things easier for California drivers on the spectrum, a helpful family packet resource, a calm down bottle craft, and putting the spotlight on an awesome family resource center. So let's get into it. Starting off with our main story. California lawmakers are looking to follow suit with two other states on a program that looks to make things a lot easier for people with autism and other developmental disabilities. Arizona and Connecticut have implemented something they call the Blue Envelope Program, a program that makes things a lot easier for people on the spectrum by having specific instructions for both them and law enforcement. On one side, it has clear instructions of what should be in the envelope, information that prepares the individual about what's about to occur, and instructions on how to handle a traffic stop. On the other side, it has information relevant to the police officer who's making the stop, including how to adjust their expectations and behaviors to meet the needs of the person being stopped. The goal of this program is twofold. On one hand, to have an easily accessible and organized envelope for people with disabilities that makes it easier to provide the information to law enforcement in the event of a stop. And on the other hand, this envelope acts as a primer of sorts, in that it reminds the person being stopped what is about to happen, how to prepare, and how to behave, as well as reminding the officer to approach the stop in a different fashion from how they're typically doing. It's a win-win. Safety all around. So where is this bill in the legislative process? Well, actually, it's really early on. AB 2002, or the California Blue Envelope Program, was just barely introduced. Early projection shows that we might have this bill become law in 2026, but that entirely depends on the legislative process. Let's hope this gets passed quickly, and let's encourage our legislators that we want this to be passed quickly. We want to join Arizona and Connecticut on this, guys. Next up, a helpful resource. This resource is the epitome of a comprehensive resource packet. It has it all, from overviews to interventions to schools to miscellaneous information. This packet, provided by Children's National and Association of University Centers on Disabilities, or AUCD, is full of everything you need to know to tackle autism like a pro. Worried you're not up to date on the latest in autism research? They have you covered. Advice from experienced parents? They have you covered. Advice for how to be your own best advocate? They have you covered. Information regarding treatments and interventions? They have you covered. You don't even need to sign up for an account to receive this resource packet. So check it out, as you can never go wrong with having more resources, right? And be sure to check out www.childrensnational.org, where you can find information related to autism services, guidance on what they mean, and above all else, helpful resources. We interrupt this program to bring you
Hello, everybody. I'd like to draw a picture.
I hear you have a comic book too, right, Mikey?
Yes.
Did you draw those?
Yeah, a monkey.
Whoa, how cool. That is super cool. Is there anything else that you want to tell the camera before you go?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I always love to paint the picture of a monkey. I'm gonna do some coloring. Bye, everybody.
For more information, check out specialneedscoffee.com for the coloring comic. Now back to the video. Let's move on to a super fun activity that you and your kiddo can do together. Today's activity is of great use for when your kiddo needs time to self-regulate and calm down. The materials you'll need for this activity are as follows: a plastic beverage container, glitter glue, and warm water. It's super simple. Start by emptying the used plastic beverage container and fill it with warm water and the bottle of glue glitter. For an extra glittery effect, add more of the glitter glue or add just regular glitter before adding the water. Next and final step, is to close the bottle and shake it up. The glitter swirls and shimmers for a long time and slowly makes its way to the bottom. Your kiddo can use this activity to self-regulate if they start to escalate with their behaviors. Try it today. And now for our final story. Let's give a huge shout out to this awesome organization that is helping the community at large. At U.C.R., or the University of California of Riverside, there is a center there for parents with children with special needs that is a haven for all things parent resources. It's called S.E.A.R.C.H, and it stands for Support, Education, Advocacy, Resources, Community, and Hope. This Family Autism Resource Center is focused exclusively on family needs, with an emphasis on educational access. Not only is this center for you, the families with kiddos with special needs, but also for individuals who themselves have ASD and want to reach out to support themselves. That's awesome! There are a plethora of resources and services provided here, from diagnosis to help with the transition through adulthood. UCR's S.E.A.R.C.H Center has you covered. The director, Jan Blancard, who is a distinguished research professor in the School of Education, had this to say about S.E.A.R.C.H Center. Our goal is to help reduce the stress that families experience in attempting to learn about autism and to access appropriate educational programs and services in the Inland Empire. We are guided by the belief that every family deserves access to available resources, regardless of race, language, or socioeconomic status. S.E.A.R.C.H is a one-stop shop for families who need educational information for their children on the autism spectrum, which is so cool. This amazing place actually serves as an autism screening clinic. By appointment though, which is super helpful. And the best part is, this place is completely free! These services are provided without cost and are available both in English and in Spanish. Some additional services include community outreach programs, resource guides on their website, informative staff knowledgeable on evidence-based educational treatments for children with ASD, opportunities to participate in research studies, educational trainings for university personnel and professors to learn how to be more accommodating to university students with ASD, and so much more. You can find the UCR S.E.A.R.C.H Center in the UCR School of Education building at 1365 Sproul Hall in Riverside, California. Come on by and check them out. You can't beat a free autism screening. And that's our show. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like and comment down below for your video suggestions. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a future video. Thanks for watching.